In our last Pacific Northwest video, we were staying at the northern coast of the Olympic Peninsula. This time we're making it all the way around to the west coast to enjoy the coastline, some beaches, and we got to visit about the farthest northwest as you can get in the continental United States.
And we also got our first adventure in a rainforest.
Well, we finally made it all the way to the west coast and we were not disappointed.
Nope, not a bit.
If you've been following along at all, you know we've been in the Pacific Northwest. We've been doing some videos all up in the Olympic Peninsula, and we're going to continue on with that. Now we made it all the way to the west coast of the Olympic Peninsula. Now, something that we didn't even realize when we got there until a fellow RVer told us, but a place called Cape Flattery. If you've never heard of Cape Flattery, it's about as far northwest as you can get in the continental United States. It's in the northwest corner of the Olympic Peninsula in Washington. It's actually on the Hoh Indian Reservation, which is part of Neah Bay. Now they do charge it's a $20 permit to go to Cape Flattery, but if I remember correctly, it was per vehicle and it's good for a whole year.
Yeah, and you can get that permit at the museum there.
Yes, we got ours at the museum. Or if you don't get one at the museum, they'll actually stop you, and you got to, as you're getting closer to Cape Flattery, you have to pay there. But the museum's actually, you might as well go to the museum if you're there. So it wasn't just so much about Cape Flattery, but it was about a 100-mile drive from where we were staying to get there. The drive alone was worth it, I thought.
Yeah,
right?
It was beautiful.
We drove along the northern coast of the Olympic Peninsula, so we got to see, I believe it's Vancouver, the island of Canada. All the water. We stopped on a couple beaches along the way. We actually stopped at a couple, I'll call them villages. I guess they're really towns. Very, very small little fishing towns. But it was just really, really cool to see all the boats, the people fishing. They had cleaning stations. It was just a neat experience. But the drive to Neah Bay and Cape Flattery is unbelievable, but Cape Flattery took the cake, and there's just that coastline I will never ever forget.
No, definitely not.
You are that part of me, the only missing piece. No waiting patiently, I count the days to see you, honey, always and only. Let's lay out in the yard.
Well, we made it to Neah Bay, Washington.
If you've never heard of Neah Bay, picture a map of the continental United States, go all the way north, and then head all the way west. It's out on the Olympic Peninsula, and that's where we're at right now. And we're actually going to go about as far as you can really go to Cape Flattery. It's about 10 miles from here. And we're actually on the Hoh Indian Reservation. So we're just gonna make a day of this. We're basically just want to get as far north and west as we can. Something else on the bucket list, I guess, and just enjoy a beautiful day.
We'll sleep out in the stars. Don't matter where we are. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm already home. When I'm with you, I'm right where I belong.
It is the middle of the afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon. We did make it to Cape Flattery Trailhead. I didn't do a whole lot of research on this trail, but I believe it's a 1 mile round trip. So it should be pretty short.
That's what he believes.
I believe. We're gonna find out. But the parking lot was packed, and we had to actually wait for just a few minutes, not too bad, to get a parking place, but it's definitely packed. It looks a very, very busy trail. A lot of dogs. Dogs are allowed on this trail as long as they're leashed, and I think we probably passed up a few dogs already. So
we passed up at least a half a dozen already.
So we're gonna check it out. There's some dogs. So here we go.
watch the July sparks, listening to chasing cars. Yeah, when you're in my arms, it don't matter where we are.
One thing up here in the Pacific Northwest, everybody warned us about bringing raincoats, so we always carry raincoats with us because we do know it rains a lot up here, but nobody warned us about how the temperature changes.
We went from like
80
high
yesterday.
80s yesterday
It's
to
probably
high 50s, low 60s today.
Yeah.
But now the sun has gone in and the wind is picked up quite a bit.
Yeah, we got a little bit of fog up
Yeah.
ahead and windy, so it's probably, what'd you say, low 60s? Something like that,
low,
if not
low 60s,
if not cooler.
or
So
about 60.
raincoats and jackets.
When I'm with you, and I've got your hand in mine, I won't wait up one more minute. I won't wait to feel alive. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, I'm already on when I'm with you.
It's cold out here.
It is a little cold, but I'm glad it's not raining.
It should be called Cape Cold, not Cape Flattery. But we made it. We're about as far northwest in the continental United States as you can get, and it is beautiful here.
So pretty.
When we left this morning, it wasn't a cloud in the sky, but it's all, I guess, fogged in. I think there's a lot of fog around right now. Socked in, that's right. Learned something new. But the coastline here is just unbelievable. Hopefully you can see that behind us.
Yeah.
Spinning around a little bit. But it's just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
Dogs are a lot, I think we said before, but dogs are a lot on this trail. And Rodeo is enjoying it. There's a lot of dogs on this trail. And she's getting a lot of pats.
oh yeah. There's a couple little short overlooks on the trail that we passed up. We went all the way to the end of the trail first.
Yeah.
Now we're going to slowly work our way back, and there's a couple overlooks, so we'll check those out as well. But the trail, I'm guessing, I didn't do my watch, about a half a mile. It's all downhill, but not terrible. It's
not terrible, but
just
that
like-
means it's all
yeah,
uphill
all
going
uphill,
back.
but not terrible.
It's going to be terrible.
But it's worth it. I mean,
Definitely worth it.
can't see this just anywhere. So we're going to slowly make our way back.
Incredible. Another incredible place. Nia Bay and Cape Flattery were totally unbelievable. I will never forget the hike, and then just looking out from high up on the cliffs that we were on, looking out and over the water and
It was cool.
the waves, and just the feeling that it gave you was just like no other. It was really unbelievable.
It was pretty cool. So that was the first for us, being the farthest northwest as you can get in the continental United States. So another first for us was to visit a rainforest. I never even knew the United States had a rainforest in it, but the Olympic National Park has what's called the Hoh Rainforest. This was actually pretty cool. Now, be warned, I think everybody and their brother were there the day we were there, and apparently this is a very, very popular place to visit, an Olympic National Park, and I think the rangers tell everybody to go there. We were there at 8:30-ish in the morning, and we had to wait in line because it was already packed in there. They have limited parking.
Yeah, we still waited 45 minutes
Something
in
like
line,
that, yeah.
getting there at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, so plan ahead if you're going to go. But it's definitely worth it. They had a nice little visitor center there. They had some pretty cool ranger programs. We sat in on one of those, learned all about the rainforest and how things all work together. And believe it or not, salmon actually is part of that whole big picture. But yeah, they had a great little visitor center. They had, like, if I remember correctly, had 3 short hikes. We did a couple of those hikes and just enjoyed it. And we looked for banana slugs again, and we saw some elk tracks, I think.
Yeah, we did.
And a whole lot of moss.
Yeah, and just the trees, being immersed in the trees in the forest, just, it's a whole different feeling, vibe, just the huge overgrowth of different plants, and just beautiful. And the smells, oh my gosh.
Yeah, another place we'll never forget.
Just beautiful. Good morning. We are on our way to Hoh Rainforest. You're going to come with us.
Yep.
I just wanna dive into the blue. Doesn't really matter what we do. Don't let the moment pass us by. Just trust that the universe is right.
We're in. Oh,
It only took 45 minutes.
yeah. Not too bad, but we were just surprised. The ranger did tell us that normally on a Saturday morning it wouldn't be full until 9 o'clock, but this morning, of course, it was full at 8:30. So we did actually have more than a 30-minute wait, but not too bad.
It's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life.
Okay, we just went to the visitor center. We did speak to one of the rangers in there. They did suggest for us to do the Hall of Mosses Trail first.
Yep.
Before it gets too busy. It's about 10 a.m., quarter to 10 right now. So they suggested doing the Hall of Mosses first. It's only 0.8 miles. Then we're going to jump over to the Spruce Trail, I believe is what it's called. That's 1.2 miles. Now, the thing about this one, they also told us was part of it goes along the river, and there's supposed to be small salmon in there. So I do want to see that. So between the two, that's going to be a total of 2 miles. Then we're going to do a little bit of the, I think it's called the Hoh Trail.
Hoh River
Trail. We'll do, maybe just go out a mile and come back. So we'll definitely get a chance to do all 3 trails today. It's a beautiful day. Hopefully we see some elk. There's supposed to be elk around here. And maybe some salmon. So
yeah, the first 2 trails are supposed to be the busiest, so she suggested doing those first.
Yeah, so we're going to take her advice.
Yeah.
It's safe. You can go now.
You would drop it on my head in an instant.
Quick, it's getting heavy. Come on, go. I'm saving you.
He would so let that fall on my head.
I just wanna spend every day with you. Happy with the little things we do. Just keep a smile, hold your head up high.
This Hall of Mosses Trail is pretty cool.
It's really pretty.
Got a really cool spot behind us. We're in a part of the old part. A lot of these old trees are just huge, and the mosses that cover these trees really looks neat. The ranger at the visitor center did tell us the mosses is what they're all about here, and we can definitely see that. Dina found some elk tracks, so there's some elk definitely around here.
Yeah.
And hopefully you get lucky and see some today.
Yeah, she said today's a little cooler than it's supposed to be, so we do have a chance, but we'll have to see.
We'll see. But
that'd be cool.
Pretty cool little trail so far. We're looking for banana slugs.
No, you.
I want to see a banana slug.
And I just want to get the hike over with, which is a mistake because you're supposed to take it in and enjoy it. It's part of hiking. But I don't feel energetic today.
I'll push you.
I know you will.
This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good.
Word of advice. Bring bug spray. Mosquitoes are pretty vicious out here right now. They're okay as long as you're moving. But when you stop, they swarm. Sure is pretty though.
What's your problem? Are you a little tired?
I just don't feel energetic.
Well,
Look how big that tree is.
I got your
Was.
Got your bear stuff on?
Oh yeah, bear bread.
I want to find a slug.
Oh boy.
And an elk. And a bear. And a porcupine. And a coyote. Oh yeah, and baby salmon.
Baby what?
Salmon.
Oh yeah.
This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa,
Are you
Come
holding
on,
it for
hurry
me?
up, I'm holding it.
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Yeah. I'm not into this today.
You don't know what you're missing. We finished the Hall of Mosses trail. It's a nice little trail, just about 0.8 miles around.
And we heard a really interesting ranger talk.
Yeah, very interesting. Ranger Todd.
Ranger Todd talk.
Very interesting, and he very informative as well. Now we're doing the Spruce Nature Trail. This one's a mile and about 1.2, 1.25 miles. Again, it's a big loop. We're hoping to get next to the river, and there's supposed to be some baby salmon in there. So we're gonna hopefully see some baby salmon if I can drag Mama Bear down.
You might be putting me on your back.
She's not into hiking today.
I'm not.
We drove 3,000 miles from Florida to be here. Now she tells me she doesn't want to hike today. Now she tells me. You could have told me 3,000 miles ago.
Gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is
All right, we're walking the Spruce Nature Trail. And part of it actually comes out to the Hoh River. It's a pretty nice little view from here. Hopefully you can see that behind us, but
It looks cold.
it does. It looks really, really cold.
Looks refreshing though.
But nice looking river though.
Don't topple over. The cold?
Yeah, I don't think it's quite as bad as that punch bowl place.
Devil's Punch Bowl?
Yeah. But it's cold. That's for sure.
Waiting for you to say, don't drop that phone in the water.
Wouldn't be the first time. Now would it?
Nope.
This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. 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 Whoa, oh, oh, oh.
We had to stop for food.
Of course, you know, after hiking, we're gonna eat. We're at the, what's this place called? Hard Rain Cafe, just outside of
Hoh Rainforest.
Hoh Rainforest. So we're hungry. We're getting hamburgers today.
One thing I'd like to bring up is I know a lot of people plan their family vacations or destinations in this part of Washington to visit the unbelievable, beautiful beaches. However, be sure not to pass up the Hoh Rainforest because it is totally worth it.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
But
Be sure and get there early.
yeah, get there early.
Yeah.
And speaking of beaches, this was kind of one of our main things we really wanted to do was to visit some of the beaches. Now, some of these are actually part of Olympic National Park.
Yeah.
Other ones are not. But we went to, I believe, three beaches.
Yeah.
Rialto Beach, Cadillac Beach, and Ruby Beach. We enjoy. They're all. But the funny thing is you can't compare them. They're all completely
they're
different.
different.
If I remember correctly, Rialto Beach had all rocks all along the beach and a whole bunch
Like
of...
you were literally walking
Yeah.
on huge rocks.
Yeah,
not
like
even
river
pebbles.
rocks and stuff.
River
yeah.
rocks.
Ruby Beach had a combination of sand and rocks. Calalock Beach didn't have that many trees on it, but it was all sand.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. You can kind of choose what you want to see. Ruby Beach was definitely probably the busiest. I think it's probably the most famous beach, followed up by Rialto Beach. Calalock Beach, if you want to get away from crowds and just enjoy letting the dogs run around and stuff.
And I think it was Rialto. Which ones were the ones with a lot of trees? The beautiful
Rialto had the most.
And
Ruby had a bunch too.
Ruby had some too, but I think the biggest one was Rialto.
Yeah.
It was the huge trees that fell over God knows how long ago,
and all up and down the
driftwood.
coastline.
Oh, it was just beautiful. So pretty.
So here's our experience on the beaches of Olympic Peninsula.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right, one of the places that's been highly recommended here at Olympic National Park is Rialto Beach.
Yep.
So, guess where we're at today?
Guess where we are?
Rialto Beach. When we did stop at Olympic National Park, one of the rangers, we got some information at the visitor center. They gave a lot of great places to suggestions to visit. Yeah. This was definitely one of them. We did get to see. We're trying to see as much as the park as we can. We went up into some of the mountains to Hurricane Ridge area.
Yeah.
We're going to do the beaches now, and then after this, we're going to head over and do the Hoh Rainforest.
Definitely.
Later on, a couple days from now. So we're trying to get as much in as we can, but today it's all about Rialto Beach.
Come on, you're going to. Oh, wow.
Look to your left
Wow.
at the trees.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
So pretty. I bet when the sun's out, it's really pretty.
We can dip our toes into the stream, watch the light dance perfectly. It can feel just like a dream. You can take my hand and make it reality.
And this is Rialto Beach. Full circle.
We're going to show you what we're looking at. Normally we would do this on the top of a mountain somewhere, but this is too pretty to pass up, and we want to kind of share it with you. So we're at Rialto Beach. It's on the west coast. It's about as far west as you can get in the continental United States. It is actually part of Olympic National Park. Hopefully you can see behind us, that's the Pacific Ocean, and that's water.
And it's cold.
And it's real cold. And now behind us is north. That's north behind us up there. You're looking up Rialto Beach. A lot of driftwood, a lot of old trees that are washed up on the beach. Huge old trees, which really makes this a pretty cool beach. You should be able to see more of them behind us now. A lot of these look like, we don't know if they washed up or from erosion, they were part of the forest behind us. Just got kind of knocked over and part of the beach now. And we're gonna go a little bit further. So that is it, that's what we are looking at. We're gonna do a nice little walk down the beach. We got rodeo. Dogs are allowed on the beach, on Rialto Beach, up to, I think it's called Helen Creek. Ellen Creek, which is about a mile north of where we parked at, so Rialto parking. So we're gonna walk up at least that far with rodeo and check it out and just enjoy a nice little stroll.
That is one heck of a beaver dam.
I don't think beavers did that, Dina.
Show it.
There we go. I know there's some big beavers.
Okay, so here we go again, pronouncing words we're not sure of. You would think we'd learned by now to do our research before, but We're not sure if we're at Cadillac Beach or Cadillac Beach.
Or Cala something beach.
I think it's Cadillac.
Cadillac.
I think.
Let us
Don't
know.
hold me to it. No, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Dogs are allowed on the beach as long as they're leashed. To be honest with you,
We have not seen one leashed dog.
one leashed dog yet. So I think the rules out here are
Yeah.
a little laxed.
Yeah.
But cool little beach.
Rodeo's having a blast running around.
Rodeo's running around.
Yeah.
It rained this morning, or at least a drizzle. It's kind of a nasty day. We got some mist and fog rolling up ahead of us here.
It looks really cool though.
Does look neat. Here, I'll show you real quick. Hopefully you can see that. Well, we really just wanted to get Rodeo out, let her run around a little bit, and we wanted to see some more of the beaches. Last night I spent the night on Second Beach, and I was telling Dina all about it. So we decided to come down and look at Cadillac Beach.
Yeah.
Somebody recommended it to us.
Yeah.
And we're going to hopefully get up to Ruby Beach today also. Parking looks like it might be a little tight, so that's going to be a little bit iffy, but
We'll see.
we'll see and give it a try. But for now, we're just going to enjoy Cadillac Beach.
Yep.
All we have is nothing, sometimes nothing's all you need. When you're stripped of all your armor, you can finally feel the breeze. We're living in the moment. We ain't got pockets full of money, but we're rich in other things. This highway is our living room, we're swimming in the mystery. We're living in the moment.
You can see there's a whole lot of driftwood here on this beach. This is all erosion, and we're guessing a lot of these trees used to be up there. It's kind of sad. Crazy. That's a lot of wood. A lot of erosion too. Right, honey?
Right, honey.
Alive, we're sipping on sunshine. We wanna taste of this world as the offer. Unafraid, we were made to wander. We will never let it go to waste. No, we're never gonna let it fade. We wanna taste of this world as the offer. When we run out of wine, we'll be sipping on sunshine.
Well, we made it to Ruby Beach.
And I found Danny's next home.
Yeah, whoever makes these shelters, the guys and girls at Ruby Beach, 2 thumbs up, because they know how to make some shelters
These are
here.
some hardcore shelters. They know what they're doing.
The one I was in last night, it was not OSHA approved, that's for sure. I can't remember the whole top falling in on me, but this one looks rock solid here.
And look at this view.
Yeah, so this, again, it's just Ruby Beach. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time here today. It's been a long day already. We're going to come back one day after work.
Somebody didn't sleep too good last night.
I didn't sleep very good last night. But we will come back and get some more footage of Ruby Beach.
Definitely.
We just left Claylock Beach.
Claylock
Beach. If you had a choice between
It's pretty,
Claylock
but-
or Ruby Beach for
Definitely.
sure.
But I can see where Ruby Beach is a lot busier than Claylock.
Definitely, yeah. Claylock if you don't want the people,
Yeah.
Ruby if you want the scenery and a lot of people.
And Second Beach is where you camped last night,
And there was a
it was
ton.
busy.
Yeah, a lot of overnight backpackers there. So Ruby Beach, we're gonna check it out and make some plans for later in the week to come back.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life, and the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with.
We made it back to Ruby Beach.
What a day, what a difference a day makes.
Something like that.
Something like
You're about ready to get your shoes wet. Last time we were here, it was pretty foggy, misty. This wasn't the best day, so
Socked in.
we were socked in. Way to go. So we did come back. This is one of our last days here in the area. We wanted to try to make the most of it. Beautiful, beautiful day. The only downside is the tides. We're very, very close to high tide.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be able to, do any tide pooling or see any starfish or anything like that.
But it's still nice to see it in the sun.
But it's nice to see Ruby Beach in the sun and all the sea stacks and just pretty amazing.
Gorgeous.
Just very, very nice views. We're going to take a real short walk
Coming in, yeah.
before it gets too high and blocks our way off coming back. Or maybe swimming back.
Boy.
So here we go. We've gone about as far north as we dare to go here on Ruby Beach.
Yeah.
The tide's coming in. It seems like it's coming in pretty quick.
Yeah, we don't want to get washed away.
No, we have a little small path we got to get over. They made something like a bridge out of some logs we got to get over. And I can see it's getting washed over quite a bit with the tide. So
Fast.
Real fast. And we've got a little ways to go. So we're going to make it short, turn around, start heading back and get over our bridge before we're swimming.
But first, we're going to do our famous circle.
So here's
Show
what,
you guys.
here's
give
what
you
we're
guys
looking
a
at.
Good look. This is incredible.
Again,
Ruby Beach is incredible.
Ruby Beach, part of Olympic National Park in the state of Washington, out on the peninsula. Pretty cool. We've been to probably 3 or 4 beaches here. They're all unique in their own way.
Yep.
Some of them are sand, a lot of sand beaches. Some of them have just nothing but rocks. This is kind of a combination.
Yeah, some of them are secluded, more very much toned down, very little people.
Like clay log beaches like
beaches,
that.
very little people. This is busier, but it is, guys,
it's
fantastic.
Definitely worth a walk on the beach just to
Definitely.
check this out. So with that said, and now that we're both dizzy, we're heading back before our log bridge washes away.
Who you share it with? Who you share it with? Who you share it with? Yeah, now it's a moment and a whole.
And he thinks I'm the crazy one.
Let me try it one more time.
That wasn't very good, honey.
No, I
You
know.
might want to try it again. Rodeo's not even impressed.
This thing's kind of wobbly.
Wait.
There's no waiting, Dina. It's a sad, sad day.
We won't be
isn't it?
able to come back.
This is our last day on really any of the beaches up here in the Olympic National Park area. Again, this is Ruby Beach. We picked a beautiful day after work.
Hold on a second. I just want to say we are going to be at some other cool places.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're going to be getting away from the
Olympic National Park
beaches.
Yeah, we're basically making our way south along the coast, Highway 101. We're up in the Washington State Peninsula, Olympic National Park, and we're just slowly making our way south. So this is the end of our last stop for Olympic National Park, and we're going to be heading south, and we will be doing some more beaches, but not, I don't think, in the park anymore.
But I'm excited to see what's ahead, and I hope you guys are too.
Yeah, we've heard
This has
Oregon.
been incredible.
It has. It's been. I'm so glad we did. We mentioned this before in one of our other videos. We really changed it up this year. All we did was like 3 states this year.
Yeah.
We've been in Washington State for probably 4 or 5 months now, and just slowly making our way down the coast. And just we said it a few times already.
Washington, Oregon, and California.
Yeah. And we said it a few times. It's been so nice to be able to take our time and see all of Olympic National Park, or big chunks of Olympic National Park.
And then still have a day off just to hang out at the
and do
campground.
other things, all the other stuff, the small towns,
Or museums
and everything.
shops
So
and
it's been a fun trip so far, but it's kind of a sad day to leave Ruby Beach.
It is. We're incredibly blessed, and we're grateful for you guys to join us.
But we're
as
on
always.
to our next adventure.
This is where things start turning south.
Literally.
Yeah.
We start heading south down the Washington coastline to our next destination.
We hope you enjoyed this week's video. Thank you so much for watching.
Remember, always live life to the fullest.
Have a great week, safe travels, and God bless.